Hi Libra! Thanks for joining me for the September of 2019 Taroscope with Animal Totem. This is a huge month for everybody, but especially for you because the sun is going into your sign, and that is Libra ingress, and it's a big deal. It's a big change of season. Before we get started, I'm Vickie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. We're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the main portion of the spread, and then we're going to use the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. We're going to pull a card from that. And then if you're a Patreon supporter level 2, we're going to also pull a bonus card for the Leanne Peters, it's called the Healing Energy deck. I wanted to just do a little fan out to just show you how cool they are. Because if you look at the back, it really doesn't tell you how cool they really are. So if you're interested in any of that, you can, I almost dropped the whole deck. You can check out the website. I want to talk a little bit about, before we get into the card reading, about the ingress, because this is a hugely powerful time. It's powerful for everybody because it's a big shift, it's a big time, it's a change of seasons. And of course we're rolling into the fall season in the northern hemisphere and the spring in the southern hemisphere. But it's a kickoff of a new season, and it's kickoff of the Libra season. So even if you're an October Libra, this is still very powerful for you. And I am offering those ingress readings, by the way. If you're interested, you could check those out. It'll be available for a limited time. But back to this. The other thing that's happening this month is you're having your one annual, you get a new moon and a full moon every year. Your new moon is on the 28th in Libra. So again, even if you're an October Libra, this month is hugely powerful to set your intention, do your manifestation, create the vibe, and create the energy that you want for the upcoming year. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Okay, this is for Libra for October of 2019. It's your solar new year, and it's almost like it's not, January 1st isn't really relevant to many people, except if you happen to be born right around January 1st. It's always the time of your solar return. This is always the most powerful time to create your intentions. Set forth your intentions. So you want to set forth your intention more than do like a New Year's resolution. I was never that hip on New Year's resolutions. Were never a good idea because you're giving energy to what you don't want instead of what you do want. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is the spread. First card out is the Hierophant reverse. Things are not going to go the way you thought they were. There's going to be some things that are going to be different, and for many of you, there's going to be some big shakeups. We've got the Tower energy in reverse, but we've got the Sun right next to it, got Ten of Pentacles here. So these changes are not going to be negative in the big picture. They may be difficult to get through, because changes often are, it can be difficult to get through with this Tower in reverse, and then the Hierophant also, it's like it's not going to be what you thought it was going to be. But what it's going to be is still really cool and awesome, though, because you have the Sun card, one of the best cards in the whole deck. Sun is, you're shining, you're glowing. It's the ultimate card of happiness and joy. It's just, and it's a major arcana. It's just brilliant. It really is. And the Sun, the actual Sun in astrology, is moving into your sign. So that's, again, it's sort of like a reinforcement of that. For some of you, you're definitely falling in love here. When the Sun shows up next to the Lover's card, this is some major love stuff going on. And if you are, it could be with this person. This person could be a water sign person, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces. The other thing about them, by the way, in these general readings, it's not going to be, sorry, I noticed that. I looked up and I saw it was a little bit crooked. It's not necessarily a female. It could be whatever, whatever's appropriate, whatever your preference is. But another thing that's happening this month is there's going to be a full moon in the sign of Pisces, water sign. So that's around the 14th. So that could be a time frame for many of you when this person might show up, or all this love action's really going on here. So they're offering you love. See, when it shows up this way, it's like they're making you an offer, and you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to take it. I got other choices. I'm not too sure. And this way, usually this way, it means, yeah, you're into it. This is somebody that's your situation or person that you're really into, and it's going to be really favorable and good for you. Something's coming back to you that's been missing or taken away. This is usually having to do with, inner things. Pride, self-esteem, self-worth. You're going to feel better about yourself. And, you've been through some stuff. You know, you've been through some heartache and some sorrow and things like that. There definitely is a financial opportunity too, though, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is the biggest money card in the whole deck, the highest money card in the whole deck. So if some of you are looking to get some money happening in some way, that could show up for you this month too, in an unusual way. And this relationship is, I mean, the Hierophant reverse can mean a lot of different things, but to me, it's really telling me strongly that these things are going to happen in they're saying highly unusual ways. So highly unusual. Not just unusual, highly unusual. Okay, Libra. Hey, if your birthday is this month, by the way, those year ahead readings are an awesome thing to get. They're only $22 for those astrology reports. It's like 60-something pages. And the Libra Ingress, as I said, it's powerful for everybody, but no one is more powerful than for you. Okay? And that'll be available for a limited time, as well as I have other stuff available. Different readings, books, decks, and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get our animal totem card for our Libras. For I want to say October, but it's of course September. Libra. The sheep. Oh yeah, I'm hearing that song. It's from the Flintstones. I've been listening to all these children's music with my grandson. It's Anne Margaret singing the little lamb. The first little lamb was too little. Da 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 da. The second little lamb. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's about counting sheep, and she's singing Pebbles to Sleep. If anybody remembers that one. But I came across it. We were watching it with my grandson. But lamb is about that. It's about being soft and gentle. The first little lamb. Da 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 da. Ah, da 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 da. I wonder if I could find those lyrics for you real quick. Let me see how we doing on time. Yeah, we got time. It's Anne Margrock. I love those names too. Margrock. Because I think those words are important. Yeah, Flintstones. Okay, now let's get the Little Lamb. It's a beautiful little song, actually. I really like it. Yeah, lyrics, please. But anyways, the lamb, while I'm looking this up, the lamb is all about being soft and gentle, sweet, everything. Okay, here it is. Web Rock lyrics. Oh, Web Rock. I like that too. The Littlest Lamb, it's called. You are still awake and it's half past your bedtime. The Sandman has a date he didn't keep. But when the lamb commences to jump across the fence, it'll count them until you fall asleep. The first little lamb jumped over the fence, and it was off into the land of Nod. The second and the third were close behind, and the 3 little peas in a pod. The fourth little lamb was too chubby to jump. He crawled under instead. The fifth little lamb wasn't there at all. He must have stayed home in bed. Number 6... Oh, I got chills when I said that. He must have stayed home in bed. Number 6 jumped out and confused as can be. He didn't know where he had been. He jumped over. That's true, but before he was through, he jumped over, jumped back, and jumped over again. The next little lamb is the littlest lamb, too little for such a big leap. He tried like a scout. He soon tuckered out, and the littlest lamb was asleep. That part, I got chills about that. Jumped over and jumped back and jumped over again. I think for some of you, this is like going back and forth in some relationship, like going back to somebody and over again. And jumping over is like them making you jump through hoops. So this is going to be a different, if that's the case for some people out there, this will be a different thing, okay? Let's read what I wrote with the lamb. Lamb of God, take away the sins of the world. Sacrifice, vulnerability, innocence, humility. Stillness, peace, quiet, pastoral life, prophetic dreams, and uncover ancient knowledge. That stillness, peace thing. If that's what this was, somebody going back and forth and making you jump through the hoops, you deserve some peace in your life. Whatever you want to create, now is the time to do it, Libra. This is absolutely the time to do it. Okay. All right. So this is the reading for. I keep wanting to say October, but of course it's September. Solar return, Libra ingress. New moon in Libra. Super, super powerful. I do have all those readings available. Please check it out if you're interested. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, you're going to get the bonus card from this cool healing energy cards. They're so awesome. As well as you get these for all 12 signs. So you don't have to pay for each one, each bonus reading. You got access to all of them. And you get a free weekly. It's included with a free weekly astrology and tarot reading as well. So thank you guys all so much for all your support. It means so much to me. Happy birthday, happy solar return, happy ingress. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. If you're a Patreon person, head over for the next part of the reading, and I'll speak to you soon.